Hey everyone, this is my 2002 Lexus IS300. It is the diamond white with tan leather interior, and I'm just going to do a small review on it. Starting on the outside, the exterior styling is really just like you'd find a classic Japanese styling, I guess. Especially the headlight design, just sweeping up, and they are HIDs, and the fog lights are also HIDs, yellow. And as you move back, you see some of the lines from the hood travel back and then sort of sweep upwards into kind of a wedge design at the back, I guess. And you see those signature taillights that would start the whole aftermarket Altezza light revolution, I guess you could call it that. But anyways, the exterior styling is definitely something that's makes this car stand out, makes it really unique as opposed to its sort of competitors, I guess. As you move inside the car, you get some more sort of unique styling features. First of all, the dash design is just kind of funky with the little ribs and stuff in it. But a prime example is this instrument cluster that's kind of like styled like a chronograph watch, kind of. So it's got your 3 little dials in the middle, your temperature, your voltage, and this gas mileage meter, which is really just kind of stupid. You don't really need it. You got your information center that'll light up if I had the keys with me. And you have this little tray up on top of the dash that would hold the little flip up thing for the navigation if it had it. But that's not too much of a negative. You have this really well designed center stack. You have your climate controls, which are really easy to understand. Just you got all your traditional zones, your rear defrost, you have the heated mirrors. The back mirror is also a auto dimming thing. So that comes in useful when it's night and there's some big truck behind you just shining straight into the back. But anyways, you have your temperature controls, then your recirculate, your AC, your fan speed, and you have your little information center that would say the time and the temperature outside, which is pretty useful. The radio's a really nice unit. The whole audio system is really great in this car. You get these nice tweeters in the door sill and these big O speakers in the door as well. And another thing that's really nice is that it has a dedicated tuning and volume knob. They're not combined like even in some cars you'll see nowadays that just have a DVD unit now. But anyways, the display is really nice, and it also has a 6-disc changer, which comes standard, I think. You have your traction control button. This car doesn't have the limited slip optional diff that you could get, but it's still pretty fun. You have your power and snow buttons, which the snow just kind of lugs the engine down with the computer. And then the power is kind of good to just quicken up your downshifts, because the car's normally kind of hesitant to downshift in normal mode. But you shift it down to this M mode, you shift it, just kind of slap it over. And you can shift with these buttons on the steering wheel down, and then you have up on the back. It's kind of neat, but I don't really ever use it. You get a nice cruise control stalk, really easy to use. You set it, and you can accelerate, coast. The seats are really nice. They're very supportive. The bolstering on the side really does well to hold you in. It might be even better if you had the suede inserts, which I don't have. It's just perforated leather in the center. But that might even help out holding you in better, I guess. Headrests are nice, go up and down, and they can tilt forward and back. You have these nice suede inserts in the door sills. They're very solid. You get a nice thunk when you close the door. And moving to the back, rear seat passengers might be kind of cramped if they're, you know, like me, about 6'4" or so, but it's kind of something that you can expect in any car in this segment. Small sedan. I mean, it's still fine for small trips. You get a nice third row headrest, nice flip down, just armrest, and then your cup holders down here. You got your ashtray. The perforated tan leather travels back. All right, leg room, headroom is not that great for tall people, but oh well. We're just gonna go do a nice little circuit right by the house. So this car has the same basic engine as the Toyota Supra, the 3-liter inline 6. It puts out about 215 horsepower and then I think 218 pound-feet of torque, or vice versa, I'm not really sure. 0 to 60 is about 7.1 seconds with the automatic, which we have here. And we're just going to take it down this road. Kick the traction off and putting the power mode on so that downshifts are a bit quicker. You get a really nice engine with it. It's super quiet just on the road normally, but you get a great sound when you really step on it. Brakes are nice and responsive, very grabby with the ABS. The ABS can cut in a bit early sometimes when you're getting on the brakes a bit on a threshold, but overall it's really good. The steering's very sharp, very responsive. You can really put it in pretty much where you want it. And this car has about 150,000 miles on it, so it's still tight as a drum as far as I can tell. And yeah, the ride can be a bit stiff at times. It's definitely not the most comfortable ride, even in its class in comparison, but it's still pretty comfortable. I wouldn't put that as a complaint, really. Getting out of the sun. And the whole rear drive layout really just adds to the fun. You can really chuck it in. And on the exit you can get a nice chirp with the tires sometimes. But overall it's just a really good performer for what it is and for the money.